Ontario, Canada, lived a boy who showed talent in singing at a young age, but who knew that one day he would become the Grammy Award-winning pop star known as Justin Bieber. But how did Justin Bieber become such a huge pop star? And why did he become a huge pop star? Is it true that Justin Bieber gets about 6 hours of sleep each night because of his busy schedule? Is his favorite animal a giraffe? Does Justin have claustrophobia? And is he really afraid of elevators? What was his life like before fame? It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR. Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this read helps you get you through your day, or even better, I hope this video helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started. This is the tale of Justin Bieber. Justin Drew Bieber was born on March 1st, 1994 in London, Ontario, at the St. Joseph Hospital. He was raised in Stamford, Ontario, by his single mother, Diane. His parents never got married, but he kept in touch with his father, Jerry Jack Bieber. At elementary level, he attended Jenny Sylvia Catholic School. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Every time words have little lines on the top of them, I can't know what to say or pronounce. Anyway, back to the story. A French language immersed school in Stanford, 2012. He graduated from St. Michael Catholic Secondary School with a 4.0 GPA. As a child, he was interested in music and learned to play with piano, drums, guitar, and trumpet. In 2007, a 12-year-old Bieber secured the second place against training singers in the local singing competition in Stanford, perform in Neo's So Sick, 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 So Sick. His mother internally created a YouTube account to share her son's performance with family members and friends. As his popularity grew on the channel, she continued to post more videos of him singing covers of R&B songs. By sheer chance, Justin Bieber's future manager, Scooter Braun, stumbled upon one of his YouTube videos while searching for another singer. He immediately flew him to Atlanta, Georgia, and arranged meetings with Usher Raymond as well as Justin Timberlake. In 2008, he eventually signed to Raymond Braun Media Group, a joint venture between Braun and Usher. On May 18, 2009, Bieber released his debut single, One Time, on the radio. The song peaked at number 12 on the Canadian Hot 100 following its release and reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. In late 2009, he appeared on television multiple times to promote his debut EP. He performed live on the Today Show with Wendy Williams Show and the Ellen DeGeneres Show and Good Morning America, and also guest starred in episodes of True Jackson VP. In December 2009, he performed at the White House for the U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. Baby, the lead single from his debut studio album, My World 2.0, was released on January 18, 2010, and became an international hit overnight. The album, which eventually released on March 19, 2010, reached the top 10 charts in many countries, peaking at number 1 in Canada, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. On June 23rd, 2010, reached the top 10 charts in many countries, peaking number 1 in Canada. He began first official headlining tour, the My World Tour, from Hartford, Connecticut. He also released an acoustic remix album called My World's Acoustic in 2010. Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, a music documentary based on the star's life, was released on February 11, 2011, accompanied by his second remix album, Never Say Never. The remixes he released the Christmas theme album Under the Milestone on November 1st, 2011. Boyfriend, the first single from the third studio album, Believe, was released on March 26, 2012. The album was released from Island Records on June 16, 2012. To promote the album, he started the Believe tour in September 2012. In October 2013, he released a sequel to Never Say Never, a biographical concert film titled Justin Bieber's Believe. Prior to the release of the film, he released a new song every Monday for 10 weeks as lead up to the film. His fourth album, Purpose, was led by the single What Do You Mean, which released on August 28, 2015. It became his first number 1 single on the Billboard's Hot 100 and earned him a Guinness World Record as the youngest male artist to debut at the top of the chart. The next 2 singles, Sorry and Love Yourself, climbed to the peak of the same chart, making him the first artist in a decade after Justin Timberlake to achieve this feat. Justin Bieber's first full-length studio album, My World 2.0, cemented his status as a major artist with hit singles like Baby. The album sold over 3,350,000 copies in the United States alone and received a platinum certificate in US, England, and Australia, New Zealand. His third studio album, Believe, is rich in elements of dance pop and contemporary R&B and marks his transformation of teen pop style. Riding the success of its lead single, Boyfriend, the album sold over 3 million copies worldwide, and it became platinum certified in the US, Canada, and Australia, while achieving gold status in England. His latest studio album, Purpose, created records at the first 3 singles of the album, What Do You Mean, Sorry, and Love You, reached the top of both of the US and UK charts. The album sold over 4.5 million copies worldwide and received platinum certification in many countries, including US, Canada, England, and Australia. With an estimated 100 million sales, Justin Bieber became the best-selling male Canadian artist, as well as one of the world's best-selling music artists. His song Baby holds the record for the highest certified digital song of all time. And I'm assuming that means downloads, but I'm not sure. Over the years, he was won a Grammy Award, 2 Brit Awards, 3 NRG Music Awards, and 13 Billboard Music Awards. He also won a huge number of fan-voted awards, including 20 Teen Choice Awards, 18 MTV Europe Awards, and 8 American Music Awards. He has faced legal issues multiple times, being accused of reckless driving in 2012 and vandalism in 2013. He was finally arrested in 2014 in Miami Beach, Florida, for driving under the influence, DUI. Following his release on bond, he got arrested again in September 2014 for dangerous driving. Justin Bieber started dating Selena Gomez in 2010, and the relationship became a media sensation. After an on and off relationship for a couple years, they separated in 2012. Justin Bieber has shared an emotional essay about how his childhood stardom led him to make a strong, bad decisions, become the most hated person in the world, resulting in thoughts of killing himself. Sometimes it can get to the point where you don't even want to live anymore, he wrote in a long note posted on Instagram. I went from a 13-year-old boy in a small town to being praised left and right by the world, with millions saying how they loved me and how great I was. You hear these things enough as a young boy and you eventually start to believe them. The musician, who was discovered at age 13 by manager Scooter Braun, wrote Everyone did everything for me, so I never even learned the fundamentals of responsibility. And so ends the tale of Justin Bieber, the immensely popular pop star. We hope he soon will make a comeback and live happily ever after. I know this is kind of a side note too, but I just saw him in Davey, the show about Little Dicky. He made a great appearance. It was hilarious. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, definitely check it out. I know there's not many videos to watch now since we're running out of content through this quarantine, but there's still always great stuff out there to be found, and so I hope that's a good recommendation for you. Other than that, I hope you guys have slowly fallen asleep, or at least learned something. Thanks again for listening. Feel free to comment below on what we should read next, and any random recommendations or trolling you have to throw my way, feel free to do so. Till next time, guys.